Welcome back. This is live. My Wife Hates Me. Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane. We have a guest coming in tonight. Before I get started, I want to thank Paul and young Ron in Florida. They had me in 2 days in a row. There's not a lot of radio shows that have you come in 2 days in a row. And I was working in Miami, and I went in on Thursday and Friday. It was great radio. So thank you, Paul and young Ron. I like to thank the people that take care of me.
I have a radio program, so I'm going to use it for good. I'm going to thank the people that are good to me. You want your name said on a radio station, then you do something nice for me. Listen, do you want to give me some free munchkins at the Dunkin' Donuts? I'm going to mention your Dunkin' Donuts here on the air.
That's it?
Does this sound weird to you?
No, you sound weird.
It sounds a little shaky.
And
we're in a new studio.
Let's do a couple plugs before we get started. We got to do a lot of plugging.
Yeah, we got to do a lot of plugging.
This weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'm at Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Gotham. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Bonnie and I are working together.
Oh, brother.
Last
time we worked together, we had a huge fight.
Well, this time it'll be a lot of fun.
Because you gave me the light early.
This time will be a lot. We're at the Raz Room in New Hope, Pennsylvania.
New Hope,
Bucks County, New Hope, the Raz Room.
Rich keeps talking.
Chris Cocho will open for us.
This is a fantastic area. You want to go there early, stay late?
It's very well. I mean, there's great restaurants.
I don't like you doing that voice.
It's a very highly populated gay area and biker area.
I get it now.
New Hope, Pennsylvania.
You want me to take Raina somewhere? You're going to go do something?
I'm going to do what I got to do. And next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, I'll be at the Ventura Comedy Club, Ventura, California. Not this weekend. This weekend's Gotham. The following weekend's Ventura Comedy Club. Well, folks, give us a call, 866-969-1969. Bonnie just got back from Ohio. How was your trip in Ohio?
It was good.
It was good? That's all you're going to say? Put the fucking pen down. And pay attention. We haven't been on for 2 weeks. That's how you're going to do it?
I don't know what am I going to say about Ohio. It was, it was fun.
Well, you traveled with your daughter. You don't have anything to talk about?
We did good. It was tiring. It was exhausting, but it was fun. I wouldn't want to, I don't want to travel without her because I would kill myself.
Well, then let me take her 1 week.
Folks.
So... I mean, you work for Pete over at the Funny Stop, who's
If I kill myself, you won't get your life insurance. You got to make it look like an accident, dude.
Oh, that's true. I don't even know if you've still been paying in. How do I know you've been making your payments?
I've been making my payments.
Mine are so much higher than yours.
Yeah, and you get a lot more money if I die.
The same
I don't even,
amount.
It doesn't even, look, here's the way it works. If I die, you get to stop going on the road. If you die, I got to start going on the road.
You think it's that much money?
Yeah, it is.
Die? No, it isn't. It's $250,000. You think that's a lot of money?
That.
No, it isn't.
No, it's $500.
No, it's $250. And they keep raising my premiums because the goddamn fucking life insurance said my Nicorette gum that they're considering me a smoker, that I have nicotine in my body. I don't have nicotine. It's gum. It's gum. Oh, look at good. Finally, our guest that came in is coming in, and we look. No one can even open this fucking door here. You got to be like a bodybuilder to open a door. They put us in this little studio. Sorry, you have to see the big studio we were supposed to be in.
Your name was on a big screen.
Our names, and the last minute, they go, "We're in this little fucking." Rapper studio. Like this is where they
ladies and gentlemen, call in and guess who our guest is. We've not yet said his name. He's not spoken. Judging by that laugh, a couple of you might already know who it is.
Who it is?
It's the great
famous
Nick DiPaolo. Those of you who said Nick DiPaolo.
Yeah, baby.
Well, let's do like other radio stations. Say it again.
Nick DiPaolo.
There you go.
Every fucking
the John DeBella show.
Can I tell you something?
Someone just called me today to see if I could do a call-in with him this week.
Well, congratulations,
I know.
Rich. Thanks for picking up in your career.
I know.
I did Ohio this weekend, and I did a radio. One of the radio stations I did.
Hold on.
Was a dude.
I asked you how was Ohio.
I know. I just remembered
had not
this.
A fucking thing to
I didn't have any story.
And then Nick comes in so you can
Let me
impress
tell you
him
something
that
funny.
you're doing Ohio.
So Nick, I've been on the road a little.
Have you? Getting away from Rich, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for both of us.
The kids, yeah, exactly.
No, but the guy didn't get jokes, so I started like fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like he honestly took everything literally that I said.
Really?
Every
What show?
I don't remember what it
In
was.
Ohio.
The Larry Literal show.
The fucking
Larry
half
Literal.
Half the radio you do on the like, I just thanked Paul and Young Ron in Miami because they were good and they had me in 2 days in a row. So it was decent radio. It was good. They're good radio. It's good. But you know, half these fucking places you get up. The fucking worst is when you get up.
He thinks
and
he has a real radio show, Nick.
No, I'm
He
talking.
thinks he's
No, the worst
Nick,
is.
let me bring you into this conversation here. We're talking about bad radio. I bet you've experienced some bad radio.
Oh, yes. Firsthand, I made some. According to
We're
management.
doing it now.
You go in and they keep you for 5 minutes. Or the best is when they're kicking you out. When they go, okay, thanks. So where will you be?
Yeah. It's usually a joke that I frighten them with when they get... I ask the people that bring to the show, they're like, you'll be in there for about a half hour. About 8 minutes in, I say something a little off the cuff, and they're like, okay. Okay, Obama's a Marxist. All right, Nick, that's it. Something like that, whatever, just to get out of there.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the hotel and spank it. What the fuck?
Bonnie got it. We were in.
Bonnie's as cute as ever. Well, I mean, Rich, really, every time I
Your wife
can't
is
get over the...
way hotter than Bonnie.
That is true.
What?
Your wife is way hotter than Bonnie.
Come on, you know how that works. Anyways,
You want to?
Yeah, it's true.
Are we
What?
doing a? Are we on our way to a swap thing here?
yeah, like the Yankees did, the pitches, remember? You hear that story?
Mhm. There's a
Bonnie
movie
knows.
coming out about it.
Yes, there is.
Ben Affleck.
I'm playing Don Zimmer. I have to shave my head and put on 200 pounds, but I think I can do it.
How just hang out
Not
with Bobby.
200.
How
Sorry.
But
how do you know about this baseball thing?
No, I only read a little thing because it's a movie coming out.
Can you
I
take
keep
off
up-
your glasses and quit pretending you're Greta Garbo?
Listen, guys.
I know. I looked in here. I thought it was Courtney Love.
No, because these are
interviewed by Rich.
these are prescription glasses.
You're not reading anything.
I know, but
Are they really?
yeah.
Yeah, they're prescription sunglasses.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. She does look
Who are the
pretty.
angry minorities walking by?
It's a parade. They're practicing for their parade.
Unbelievable. They have a smile, any of them? Anyways.
My friend Stephanie was making this joke today. Stephanie Wilder. Do you know her?
Stephanie Wilder, I'd like to. She sounds young.
She's
Firm.
she's very funny. She was saying like how it's like so politically political correctness has taken over so much that like if you walk into a Mexican place and you're like, hey, do you have burritos? They're like, hey,
No,
whoa, that is racist. Why do you think we have burritos?
Exactly. That's exactly. I made that observation about 11 years ago, so it's only been. No, but I'm just saying, she's exactly right. It's compounded to me, it's been like that for at least 11 years. People are just like waking up to it.
Hey, come on, you've been saying that more than 11 years
That's
ago.
true, actually. I actually dumbed that down a little bit. She picked right up on
What
it.
did I? When we were in
Christ.
L.A. and I the Mexican guy. What did I say that Mexican guy? No,
Ola?
I said no way, Jose, for some reason.
Oh yeah,
that was
no, he
kind
was
of-
asking. He was.
Now
he
you're
was-
asking for it, Rich.
He was asking if he was the guy that was standing there with like the food on samples on the with the toothpick, and as he just
No
sort of
way,
shoved
Jose.
it at Rich, and Rich goes, "No way, Jose."
I just meant like no. I didn't mean it as. That's
No,
how you
I-
would say it. That's how you grew up saying no way. Jose.
I-
But in 1978, that phrase was in.
No way. Yeah.
I'm bringing it back.
No
I'm
way,
bringing
Jose.
it back. Well, I was in Miami this weekend. I was in stores where there
What
were
you doing
15
in Miami?
people. Some club. I don't know. I
He
golf.
doesn't want to say. What was the name?
Oh, the Home Field Comedy Club.
Oh, okay.
That's why you don't want to say it.
Was it an away game? All right.
It was actually it was nice.
Well,
It was
thanks for
decent.
coming in,
Good food.
Nick.
I'm sure I'll be doing it next.
Actually, Florentine's there in a week.
Well,
All the big
exactly.
names.
I'm on the trail of Shitville.
That's what. Look, don't act like you're fucking selling out theaters. We're all fucking trying to
Doing a little better than you, Rich. Don't start with that, but
well,
go ahead.
let's- who knows?
Not
I don't
my. That was the point of the joke. I'm doing the same place as you.
I know.
How'd you turn that on me, you dumb fuck? I was just doing it to be
Now,
polite.
now you know
All
what
right, I'm
it's
going
like
to take a call.
being on the Larry.
Joe in
Literal.
Chicago.
No, you barely go on the road. You hate going on the fucking road.
I do what I have to do to cover my monthly nut. You're right.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't. I enjoy the on stage part, but I don't want to get up in fucking Milwaukee again.
But you don't do like weekends in the city, do you? On the weekends?
No, I haven't lately. That means I'm out of money. I'm glad you pointed that out.
No, but I mean, you can't make enough money in the city on the weekend. None of us can. I mean, you can
I don't know. I pick my, like I said, I do just enough. I'm not going to fucking, I'm going to do 40 weeks of Funny Bones. You know, I fucking did that.
I wish I could.
20 years ago.
They won't work me again. I can't do improvs or Funny Bones. It's like,
well, why would you want to? You don't, they pay the worst. I'll do the B room and take twice the money.
Yeah, I will. If you can get a door deal going and something happening and then you make some fucking money. But you're right. I'd rather do fucking.
What do you care? You got a wife bringing in. She's working the road too.
I don't.
I hardly ever.
She did one gig that I got her. No, for Pete, the fucking Lebanese.
The reason that he made me do it, I think, was because I think he doesn't think that he feels I don't think he works hard enough, which I do. I know he works really hard.
He's always gone, isn't he?
He's always gone.
On the road.
Yeah, no, but it's hard because sometimes he comes back.
I never question.
I did it again.
Huh? Yeah, it's just look.
No, he's
something
always
big
on the
happens.
road.
It's just you just wait, and then all of a sudden you fucking scoop up the money while you can again, and then fucking you fall into fucking obscurity for another 5 fucking years.
Well,
that's all.
When I go on the road, I take my daughter with me.
I thought our fucking movie was gonna fucking turn things around. It did. My bank account turned it around to like fucking. Bonnie's on fire from it. From the goddamn movie.
What do you mean? You can afford a hat like that? Things can't be that bad.
Marshalls, $10.
I know.
It's
10. Jesus, you got fucked.
That's just fucking nice, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to do the Ed Lover
What are you,
show after
running
this.
numbers in Patterson? What the fuck?
Well, this is his thing. You know,
What?
He ran out of space for shoes, so then he started buying hats. He's always, and if somebody gave him a compliment on a hat that he wore once, he'll buy 27 more of them. He can't stop.
Don't
go like that. Like just because he's here, you're like, well, I'm a crazy kook.
If
he wasn't here, you'd be trying to destroy me, and then you're scared that he's gonna take my side.
Oh, I'm so scared.
And he's gonna destroy you. And what we got here is a Mexican standoff. Sorry,
a Jew upstander.
First of all, I buy shit because sometimes online you get bored and you're on the road or you're at home late at night. And so you buy, you're bored. Fuck it, I'll buy some more golf clubs or some sneakers.
DuluthPants.com.
Yeah. So, and I try to get free clothing from golf, manufacturers, which I do. So what's the big deal? A little fucking hat.
Well,
it's a big deal.
Rich will never ask you a question, so I will.
I was going to get to it. We're just breaking the ice. Go ahead, ask him. I said to him, you don't go on the road. Talk to him about the road.
I just took an 18-minute piss. I was holding it from Westchester. I almost started crying on the West Side Highway.
Oh,
I got the bladder.
I can't tell you what all this happened to me today.
She almost pooped her pants today.
Did you? I don't want to hear that straight. I'll ruin my image of her. There's reason girls don't fart around guys. It would just ruin it for me. Yeah. I pretend they don't shit. Go ahead. So
did your wife not fart around you?
Never.
Oh my God!
She tried it once. I fucking give her a forearm shiver right to the chin.
But do you fart around her?
Oh Christ, yeah! I'll drop a log right in the rug. But come on, that's how
you'll drop a log on the rug.
No.
Make her clean it up. You sound like a real catch.
No, I'm pretty good about that.
So what are this pot? What are we, a radio show? This radio show is it's dedicated to sort of marital strife and stuff, right?
Yeah, but we never help anybody. We never.
Well, I guess I'm the wrong guest.
No, but don't.
Why you and your wife get along on all fronts?
Nobody does there's no marriage that gets along on all fronts, right?
I don't know. I mean, some people look like they do.
Like Brad Pitt, you mean, and Angelina?
Oh God, no, they don't. To me,
not with all
adopting whole countries.
No, because nobody likes her. She's so unlikable. Like she's like, I adopted all these needy kids. Still nobody likes me. I got my breasts cut off. Still nobody likes me.
She doesn't like herself so much.
She's like, what do I gotta do?
That was my first thing. She had a double mastectomy. She gonna feed all those fucking rugrats. Kids are gonna starve to death. Are they on formula? That shit's no good for you.
I dated a girl that was a cutter. That was enough. But
a cutter?
No, you don't know what cutters are? Girls that fucking.
Should I? Oh, a cutter.
A cutter.
Yeah. Well, Jesus. I thought you were talking about a country. In the Middle East. Qatar is now pronounced Qatar. I was like, why is he bringing politics into it? Yeah, a cutter. Hell not. Where do you find one of those? I always did my own cutting with my girlfriends.
Oh, my God.
This girl's nice. She waited while I took a 19-hour piss. Because my prostate of Hyman Roth.
So you, how's you got an hour special? You just taped it in Minneapolis, right?
Well, it was a while ago now. I mean, the time's just whipping by, But yes, another senseless killing. Go to nickdip.com and use the code radio. You'll get $3 off, and you can pay for it on iTunes full. And yeah, selling pretty well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And what's good is you own it. You didn't have to deal with fucking anybody.
Well, I mean, there's pluses and minuses. Then then all of a sudden all the things come up. You have to know how to, actually know shit about, computers. And
Why?
because there's a lot of fucking links and so there's a whole bunch of shit.
Wait, you just put it up on a website? I don't understand why you would need to know about computers.
Because there's fucking, for marketing purposes, you got to link it to iTunes, and they want a fucking clip of this, and they want that. It's a fucking real pain in the ass.
That's like a normal. That's like, no. You don't have to take a computer class.
Yes, you do. I know what he's fucking saying.
There's a lot of shit. Yes.
When we were plugging.
What, you guys cut your own movie in your kitchen?
No, you're right. but you didn't have somebody set up like. To download on your website, you got to put up certain walls and do all that shit.
No, exactly, all that shit, and protect it, and which I found a guy to do all that. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of fucking,
Well, that's what I just asked you if you did, and you said no.
You asked me what?
I said if you put it on your own website.
I didn't say no.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did. I just said go to nickdip.com and get it.
Is there a way to go back and...
Yes. No, we're not doing that. This isn't fucking Opie and Jimmy. We don't play back. We do our own thing. We don't copy those fucking guys.
No, that they...
I just plugged my own website. What do you mean? I just said it was on my own.
So it's on there and iTunes and what about
Amazon,
like
everywhere, fucking all that. No, not yet. No.
The Netflix?
That comes later, hopefully. That's what happened to my last one.
Yeah, but wait, then you know the way.
I know this was going to happen. I come in, he was going to ask me about my special.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting you to promote it. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get you to promote it. That's what I'm here.
Thank you. No.
Come on, we're drive time in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
Are you really?
This is a national radio program.
All right. Well, my album's not in Spanish, but fuck it. Here goes.
I was bringing so you could plug it.
Yeah, nickdip.com. Yeah, right, and iTunes and
I did the same as you did. I'm just not done editing. I taped one at a comedy club, and like I was saying to him, the good thing is you own it. You don't have to.
Right, and that's when I said it's a real headache because you have to know shit as far as getting it out there to market it.
I'm hiring people to do all that bullshit. I'm not going to.
Well, I did. I hired this guy, but some of it,
I mean, the iTunes. So, and you did you do a radio tour and any of that shit?
Oh yeah, I did all that shit.
Fuck out of it.
Yeah. Well, the beauty when I shot it at Acme, the beauty of that guy is, I think I did 3 shows. I walked out of there. He's so fair with the money. I've been going there for years. Yeah. And I walked out of there, was half paid for my special, more than half.
Wow.
You know, I mean, told me what he made there.
Everybody pay on a Monday night, like at Acme, you go to an open mic, he'll have 200 paying customers in there.
Fucking insane there.
I mean, he's fucking brilliant, this guy. So, and he's more than happy to
share the wealth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he must have a ton of money.
It's an alien.
But, so, I made my money back a while ago. So, and then I went out in January on my own. I went out and did Rogan and Corolla, and Fitzsimmons and Jay Moore and all the. I went out, took a week, and that was the best thing I ever did. Like doing Rogan's podcast is like doing the fucking Tonight Show in 1978.
I know.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's crazy.
I did. Because I'm trying to do it next week. I'm trying to do it next week.
The thing that people still don't really get about podcasts is that it's delivering exactly to the people you want it delivered to. It's like these are all comedy fans who like Nick DiPaolo, who will buy your.
That's right. But that's when I realized I was like, holy shit, I really have been fucking lax in my social media profile because people like a few people like I didn't know who this guy was, and then they would get attacked by like some of Rogan's fans. How do you not know DiPaolo? But that's my fault for not fucking doing enough of this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you're on Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, but
some
people are nuts with it, You've
done a ton of TV. I mean, I guess the whole new crew of fans is you have to have a computer presence. You have to have an online presence, or else,
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
That's the new media.
Like, you go fucking, I guess if you Google my name, you're going to get some shit gig. Me at the Apollo or something, and people go, "What the fuck?" I mean,
that was your best set.
No, Def Jam was better.
I confused the two.
Ow. So,
ow.
They're only 15 years apart.
Huh?
Your 2 best sets.
Holy shit.
That's all right.
It was like having Patrice sitting there without my... I did the Apollo and was fucking booed off in like a minute and a half.
Well,
when Sinbad was hosting.
You did? Really?
Yes.
Wait, like you were like one of the ones that came out and rubbed the thing? And
No, that's the open mic. That's the amateurs. He did the fucking...
I did the actual fuck. I was chased out by the guy with the broom.
Oh, my God. What did you start with? You people?
I came out. Yeah, why not?
I said...
I'm not afraid of him like you are. I came out and went, holy shit, I feel whiter than Debbie fucking Boone.
Oh.
And they booed that?
Well, 11 people knew who she was, you know.
I did.
Then, I went into some fucking ZZ Top show.
Opie.
You should have said Michael Jackson.
You cancel tomorrow. What do you call it? When I did the Apollo, like the first set went great. It worked. So they go, oh, let's bring him back. Like 4 weeks later. So I'm on stage and I don't know the bit. I go, but the punch, like one of the parts of the bit was, everybody complains, black people, you complain you were brought over here on boats. Mm-hmm. I go, do you know what a cruise from Africa costs now?
Oh, for Christ's sake, Richard. Even I find that offensive.
The
Wink.
fucking booze. The booze.
Really?
I mean,
but if you were black, round of applause.
One girl, I don't know, some fat chick got yelled, you should be mooing, not booing. Then and then she goes, you're going to let this white boy talk to me like that? Boo again.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, you're exactly the kind of person that would be up and down and up and down. And
it got ugly.
Most people, they get booed, they're gone. Not you. You pulled it out and then sucked again.
Fucking booed. I fucking yelled at when I did Martin Lawrence's show. That was fucking ugly. That First Amendment, it was ugly.
I ran right off the stage while the guy was chasing me, went right by Sinbad, went down the stairs, right out on the sidewalk into a cab.
Oh,
Didn't
God.
fucking ask about pay or anything. I was in a fucking cab halfway to my set at the cellar or somewhere. Didn't say anything.
Pretended it never happened.
Sinbad just shrugged when I walked by. He goes, I don't know, man. I just blew right by him. He's got like a big yellow suit on. Just fucking.
Oh, my God.
I was bombing on Keenan when I did Keenan.
What'd you do? Every black show there was?
I know.
Yeah. Well, the way it was, but on Keenan, they had me. I was there 3 hours before taping. I'm in my dressing room having anxiety attacks, right? So then I'm supposed to. They're ready to bring me out.
Yeah, it was just
Now
the Keenan Wayne show.
You remember when? Keenan
I don't.
Ivory. He had his talk show. Even Francesi wrote for him for a while.
Did he really?
Don't
Yeah,
say
for
like even Francesi wrote for him.
No, I mean,
like,
I didn't mean it like that.
it's like a. It's like saying like even Clooney was around. No.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Who would use that as a
I'm just saying,
somehow like enhancing the
because
show?
that might make him remember the show that Francesi was a writer on that show.
A little bit.
You see what I'm saying? So they had me there 3 hours, anxiety. Then I'm ready to go on, and they had me behind the curtain for 45 minutes, having another fucking technical difficulties. And the intro, I mean, this is an all black audience. The intro was our comedian was the first white comic on Def Jam. So they would go. So he brings me out. Now
That's
for
a lot of pressure right there.
So now for our comedian, he goes, our comedian was on Def Jam. So he didn't say white guy, so they think some black dudes. I walk out, they fucking hated me right from the door. And I just
Were you wearing that hat?
No, I had fucking,
No, that's
my
what
black
his
stuff.
Kangol days.
I had my black stuff
Oh,
on.
you had your black, you had your Kangol
I
hat.
had my black apparel.
Oh, FUBU.
Why don't we take a call? We don't have any. Who do we got? Wants to say he loves Bonnie.
If you want to call in 866-969-1969.
Oh.
But make it good. Don't just call in
I
with
know some guy
stupid
wants
thing.
to know if I try to, instead of Nicorette gum, regular gum. Who cares? What do you care? Get a real play.
You can ask that stupid question, but don't tell the screener that that's what you're going to ask, or we're not going to take the call.
Yeah, it's a dumb question.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
got
on this gum
to
for
think of
fucking-
something interesting for us to take the call.
Yeah.
Usually works the other way around.
No, go to the guy that loves Bonnie. I got to listen to this bullshit.
Hello, Chicago.
All right.
Is it working? No?
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Easily the best thing Bonnie's ever said since I've listened to you guys on your podcast was your best specials were
15.
15 years apart.
Thank you, sir.
That was That was amazing.
I know, and she said it so much more smoothly than you are right now. You stuttering cocksucker.
I'm sorry, I can't. You're slurring.
No, I'm not slurring. You were
this
the one
Rick
that was
Dorfman?
talking. No, go ahead. Start again and be calm. I know you're talking to celebrities. There's 3 of them here. Go ahead. Start again.
Yeah, I'm a celebrity too. I've seen you guys a million times.
You're a
That doesn't make you a celebrity.
Let me see what
No, it
stalker.
totally does.
What's that?
It totally does.
Yeah, that's how it works in L.A.
You have to back away from the microphone. I really, honestly, I can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
I can hear Bonnie. I can't hear you.
Thank God. I hate
There you
fucking
go.
callers. I
That was
hate
good.
doing this.
Back away.
Why do we
Okay,
do
thanks
this?
for calling, man.
Why can't he hear me?
I don't know, because the
No, I can't.
studio
I
is...
There's a
totally
lot
can
of
hear you
static.
now.
Yeah.
But also, somebody's going to have to hang up. Look, if you're
Okay.
going to work the phones, you got to do
Well.
it right.
I'm going to stay online.
You
Just
still
stay
on?
on.
Talking.
Yeah, you still
Your
on.
producer has to hang him.
Yeah, you got to hang
up.
up on him. So you start asking, dude, you know what? I can't keep these things moving. Do something. Talk. Do something.
I want to talk about relationship issues.
Yeah,
'cause
I do
that's-
too.
That's what we do, you know?
You do? Don't you like to?
No, I want to rehash your career, every black gig you did in the fucking last 30 years.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Did you bang a black chick on the road? Maybe tell us about that. That's relationship related.
Who
Did
hasn't?
you?
Yeah,
Who
of
hasn't?
course.
I don't have that kind of money.
You never had. Why? All right.
So, Bonnie, and let's talk
How long are you
relationship.
married now?
That's a good question. Let's go to another subject.
Oh, my God. You're
No,
right.
what's it, 12 years. It was 12 years
years
in March. But I dated her for 9 years before that.
No fucking way.
I've been
You've
with her for 21 years.
No
Wow.
fucking way.
21 years, a dangerous situation. Yeah.
Well, one of the conversations that I'll call it a conversation, it's more like a fight, that Rich and I constantly have is how he speaks to me.
What, his tone? You don't like it?
Yeah. He's just a fucking grumpy asshole all the
No,
time. And then he'd be like, I didn't mean anything by it. It's like, well, then you've got to pretend that you didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, well,
No, you don't get my accent. You don't get my tone because this is where I grew up. This is how I talk.
So?
You grew up on a farm.
Do you hear
whatever.
me say, I don't walk around being like, you going to pick your clothes up, eh? Okay. I've adjusted.
yeah, good point. My tone has always been horrible.
And did
not,
she complain
not just
about
my
it?
wife, everybody. It's not, I have a natural sarcastic.
Like even when you're being sincere, people
Yeah,
probably think you're being
yes,
sarcastic.
yes.
Yeah, people have that
That's
with
how
me
you
too.
grew up, right?
I
that's-
guess, but mine's really, Louis used to laugh when me and Louis lived together. We moved down here. I remember going to a club down in the village, just opened, one of these things that didn't last long. But I guess the owner's wife was and I went, yeah, can I get a drink or something? You know,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be mean or whatever the fuck. And she's like, I don't like your tone. Louis started laughing his balls off.
Well, why do I keep
And-
hearing
and
this
Louis
name
goes-
Louis?
What?
Go ahead.
Why do you keep hearing what?
This name Louis. I keep hearing
Yeah,
it.
he's doing pretty good. But yeah, my wife always complains about my tone.
Oh, she does.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's a thing.
I
that
think it's
happens.
yeah. Yeah.
So do you try to affect a nicer tone?
Well, sometimes I go, hello there.
Does your
I have to put on
Well,
a British accent.
I always
to
say
be
Rich-
nice.
Rich needs more words. All he has to do is add a couple more words at the beginning. Instead of just being like,
like less teeth?
yes,
Do you?
instead of saying "give me that" or whatever.
Could you please give me that, Bonnie?
Yeah.
My wife always says that. Yeah, she to the point where I'm like, do you know who you fucking married? I didn't talk like that when you met me when I was trying to fuck you.
Yeah, but I bet you naturally, because back then you had game, you wanted her to like you.
I never
you were
really-
probably a little. No, listen, you're a charming guy. I remember you
even when
being
I was charming, I wasn't charming. Yeah, I know what
and
you
Rich
mean.
was charming too at one point. He's lost all charm. He never tries to make me like him anymore.
That's not true.
Sounds like marriage is the common denominator here that takes the fucking charm out of us
takes
fellas.
the fucking yeah. I bet you're charming to people when you
When I need something,
yeah.
hi.
You got to take this call. This fucking. Take this call. Go ahead.
Who, Rob?
Yeah.
Rob just got divorced.
Rob,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Rob.
Robert or Clay.
is it Clay?
It is Clay, yeah. But
Okay.
you can call me whatever you want, honey.
I
Hey, I just want to start to say I'm a big fan. Rich, unlike Bonnie, I like you more and more every time I hear you, brother.
Thank you.
I love you're hands down one of the best shit talkers I've ever heard, man. I love listening to you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I just got divorced, we have a 3-year-old son. We were together 6 years and married for 2. I'm from upstate New York, up Rochester, Corning area, actually. And my ex-wife's boyfriend hit my son in the face.
Oh, shit.
And I'm on the road. I'm in Chicago, and so I'm trying to hash out what I need to do.
Yeah, you got to find out who started it.
Who hit his kid?
I was a 3-year-old.
Hit a 3-year-old. Yeah.
Is the 3-year-old started?
Who hit him?
The wife's boyfriend.
Hit the 3-year-old in the face.
Oh, that's I wouldn't know any details. You killed that fucking guy, regardless.
Well, that's time. So I'm trying to hash out which one needs to have the consequences, her or him. You know.
Get them both.
Jesus.
I love that advice. I was thinking that I just needed the confirmation.
But now
Yes.
you know what? Why would you? You know what? Why don't you have child service? How come you're not? How come you don't have the kid? Obviously.
Well, I'm a truck driver, and
well, you got a sleeper in the truck, don't you?
well, he's 3 years old, and
Yeah, that's a good
It's
way
a tough
to grow
life
up.
for a 3-year-old.
I work for my dad, but he likes riding in the truck.
Gonna be-
And shit. I'm a 3rd generation, and but yeah, you know, she was just one of the ones that I was trucking in the gas wells, and she didn't have to work, and she's just ungrateful. I told her, don't let any guys around him alone, and she did it. And the first time that it happened, that's what comes from it.
Yeah, I say they're both guilty. He's an asshole because he's guilty because he actually did the hitting, and she fucking brought that asshole into his life, so she's guilty. Hit them both.
Yeah, but what can you do about it?
Well, I can't do
Judge
anything
Judy.
right now, so I can just stew. I'm not calling child services. I like to think this country boy can take care of.
Exactly. Don't bring the government to it.
Right, that's right. Thanks, Nick. You're the man.
All right. Anybody have any other?
All right, Rich. Take care, you guys.
Hey, good luck.
Love the show.
Good luck. Hit them both.
All right, brother. My man. Later.
If you are
you
itching
like
to
that?
go to prison, call us.
In both.
Give you some suggestions.
Don't hit them both, but get them both somehow.
You
How
know,
do you
my
hit a 3-year-old anyhow? Even if it's your kid, you don't get.
awful.
You can't
I don't want to bring race into it. Anyway,
So my daughter, she's 7. I told her this was not that long ago that
did you hit her?
I said no, but I said I don't know why we were talking about this, but I said it's illegal for a man to hit a woman. She goes, "Oh my God, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard."
Rich, I guess you've been teaching her well. Where was she born in Tehran?
I don't know if she's super progressive or
I
the other
fucking
way
love
around.
that. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Because what about a love tap?
Yeah,
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. She's a real feminist.
yeah.
She's like, I can take
She
care of
truly
myself.
believes in equality. That's right.
Exactly.
I said, what did she say the other night? Everything. She watches every episode of Family Guy, so she learns a lot from Family Guy. And Bonnie said, I'm not going to have another kid. And we're at dinner. She goes, yeah, just wear a condom. She's fucking 7.
But she pronounces it condom.
And then I told her I said to her, shut it before I smack your black ass. She goes, that's racist. Well, I didn't say anything negative. I just said you're black. That's racist. I go, what are you learning that in school now? What's racist and that's not racist. That's funny. Okay. You can't say it in school, but I can say it,
There you go.
So, are you taking any more calls?
I wish I had the thing. I would do it.
What in front of you? Let me see what we got.
We're in a new studio, so
this is throwing us off.
not how we do things.
I know. We usually see, go to that call. Just go to a fucking call.
Of course, I didn't know the door was blocked downstairs, the whole sidewalk. I didn't know all the barricades and shit.
It's a nightmare to get here.
It's fucking...
We've been off for 2 weeks.
All right. Yeah, let Bonnie see it, and she'll pick the call. I text you to go on 48th. You didn't get it?
Did you really?
Yeah, to come in on 48th Street. I texted.
Well, I did that. I didn't get that text,
Yeah.
but I did park on 48
All right.
for an hour. That'll be $38.
I know. Yeah. Fucking.
All right.
I wasn't going to drive around because I had to piss.
Sean.
Yes. Hey, Bonnie. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
Just a question. I was listening to the podcast Guys We Fucked, and you were telling a story about taking a car ride with your biology teacher.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
Who was this with?
There was a podcast I did called Guys We Fucked.
You did that one with those girls?
Yeah.
How come you never told me that story?
That's what I was
going to
name. That's what I was going to name my podcast.
Guys We Fucked.
But wait, you took a ride with your biology?
So when I was in high school, 11th grade, I guess, my biology teacher would drive me around. He liked me.
Did you blow him?
No, but he taught me how to give a blowjob on his finger.
What kind of fucking
Holy
school did you
shit!
go
Was it
to?
Robert De Niro on Cape Fear?
Do you know how much money you can make from that now if that happened?
Well, it was weird because there were so many teachers in my school that were inappropriate. It was crazy.
That had swollen fingers.
Which finger?
No, because the principal, or he was either the vice principal or the principal, and this biology teacher. This was now when I'm in 12th grade. We had a half day for some reason, and they took me during the day to see male strippers at this bar. And so I was like 16 or 17 probably. And they ordered a pitcher of beer, and we drank.
Wait, that was your principal?
You got pictures?
Yes.
That was
and
your
it was
do?
male strippers, though. That's the weird thing. There was, and it was like a bizarre situation. I sat.
And they were the two teachers were male.
Yes,
What
and the
was the
two teachers
principal?
were male. I don't know why they
were trying to
and
get
it was
you all
just
horned
me
up and
and
stuff.
them. And
Well, they were gay. I know.
I don't know. They thought it was funny. I don't know why. And then we had to go back to school because I had to do something back at school and wait for my mom, who was a teacher at a different school, to come pick me up. And I was drunk and I passed out in the hall, like just fell asleep in the. Nobody said anything. Nobody cared.
Did you tell your
That
What
principal,
town
by the
was
way,
that?
went on to become the mayor of that town.
What was that town?
Grand Center at the time. This doesn't exist anymore. It was called Grand Center, Alberta.
what kind
Grand
of
Center,
school?
Alberta. What did the male strippers look like in Grand Center, Alberta? 19.
I don't. It's foggy. It was all. I mean, I don't know if I'd seen nudity at that point before or anything. It was a weird.
But I'm going to tell you the truth. I saw pictures of you when you were in school. You were kind of ugly. Not in a bad way.
This
but
is
you know
the
what I
thing,
mean?
though. I was not. I definitely was not the hottest girl in the school. But the teachers did like hanging out with me. I must have
Well,
been
you were cool.
funny
You
or
were
something.
probably-
You must have been adorable. Come on. You look like you're in high school now. That's what turns me on about it.
She had
And then,
frizzy
but
hair.
the biology teacher, Sean, did I tell this? I don't remember. If he pulled my desk right up next to his desk. And,
Yes, you did.
Oh,
yeah, and it was weird. I spent the whole
it's good he wasn't obvious about it, huh?
semester like and then I don't know why the other.
Sit on my lap and shine an apple.
And none of the other kids said anything. Like you got to sit next to him.
I guess everybody was like, "Well, he likes you."
Did you get all
Like
A's?
nobody cared that
fucking
much.
Canadians are so fucking. Well,
Well, the English teacher was inappropriate. Like would whisper things in my ear, and I told my mom, and she goes, "Oh, just get over it." Like it wasn't a thing.
Well, again, it's Alberta. It's up in the sticks, right? Way up there.
Yeah, you did an incredible job on that podcast. I mean, those stories are great. The two guys in one day was a good story as well. But it seemed like those girls were really into Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay was there.
Opie's Lindsay.
Opie's Lindsay.
What 2 guys in one day?
That was just a
that
story.
Opie's wife?
That was just another story.
You fucked 2 guys in one day? Holy shit!
Who hasn't? Come on. What,
Modi?
are you kidding me?
Oh, scratch you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, look, I appreciate the call.
Now put your
Glad the
pants
show's
back on, sir.
All right. Yeah, let me get dressed again. All right.
Bye, Sean.
All right. Bye.
Sean's calling from a shower.
Yeah.
Could you rehash that story about sucking on your biology teacher's thumb one more time? I know you told it 3 years ago. I'm writing it down. I'm sketching
He's probably eating ice cream too.
exactly. He's got a fucking Dove bar in his left hand. He's melting it.
But how does that guy even know about that podcast? Like, it seems like.
Well, that caught my eye too. It's a good title for a podcast. Like 2 cute chicks on the.
Are
Right,
they comics? Those broads?
Yeah.
Are they-
Course. Don't
from
they
New
sound
York?
funny?
From New York? Are they from New York?
They had, that was their apartment that I was in, I think.
And it's only girls that can go on it.
I mean, unless you're a guy who's fucked guys, I guess.
Yeah, so you got.
Oh,
No, I think they have guys on that talk about their
yeah.
girl.
Yeah,
Oh, you've heard it
they
too?
have to.
Okay. Guys, we
how's your
fucked.
podcast doing? Do you like doing it, or
I do like doing it.
you do
I like
it
doing
out
it a
of your
lot.
house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I usually spew for an hour.
You
by
just talk
myself.
by yourself, right?
I do. No calls, no nothing.
It's so crazy. I couldn't imagine.
It's well, because I that's what I use it for when I get a real radio gig someday. To move it forward for an hour and keep it into. It's like I
work.
try to hone my radio chops. It is. I sit down, I start preparing, and I look up. It's 5 hours later. I haven't even fucking set up my shit yet to do
Wow.
the show.
So, and you're doing mostly political, or
No,
just
no, just whatever's in.
in the news? And,
Yeah, But I treat it like a radio show, which is, it's a podcast. But people seem to like it. But people listen to this stuff, when they want to. So if I'm riffing about the Super Bowl and somebody's listening, they don't care though, as long as you're being funny or whatever.
Right.
So I've only had like Joe List and Joe Matarese. I had Matarese in yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've had anybody in there for like 4 months. And it did feel kind of fun to be riffing off somebody else and not fucking.
Not have to just,
But people, I get both feedback on the,
But wait, you write down a list of things? Or...
Just bullet points.
Yeah.
That I have strong opinions on, whatever I read that day or the night before, or a Drudge Report or whatever, or on the news or on TV.
But what if you run out and you're like, oh shit,
then I start winging it.
Left.
It's fun. It's that's what I like about it. Then I just start fucking winging it. I'll start talking about when I was a kid and, huh?
Well, like you say, all this technical stuff. We can't take calls because we don't even have anything set up in our house when we do our podcast. We just have.
Oh, I thought you guys did have that stuff.
No, we have. I mean, we don't know how to work it. We have a lot of stuff that we can't. I just got one.
I'm trying to work the blender upstairs.
I got this thing where you could travel and do the podcast, download it on a card, do it on a card and then download it.
Yeah.
And I just learned how to work that thing, so we could take travel.
Well,
with
I
it.
know it's so funny. People all do that. They'll come to your house to do, but I'm just the opposite. It's like if nobody comes to my house.
Well, who's going to come out to? We had one person come to our house.
I'm 40 miles north of here.
Florentine came to our house. This was funny because we had him come on to be. We've done some live podcasts where we have a guest marriage counselor.
You should come and do that.
That'd be funny.
I'd be glad to.
Well, so we had Florentine come to our house to be our guest marriage, but he was being.
He really took it seriously.
He was giving us real advice.
But there was a couple days after that, we were driving around, and I go, remember what Florentine said?
He's giving you advice about what?
About marriage, about staying.
Well, because Rich is jealous.
No, not anymore.
So that was one of the things.
But
in light of certain things,
when we do live podcasts,
the advice not great.
We've had Norton and Bennington and Billy, and they come on, and it's a lot, and it's funny. So, and they're like,
where'd you do that?
We did 2 of them at the Village Underground.
Right.
We did one at the Montreal Festival with Bill Burr was our, and then
I was up there. Yeah.
And then we did one at fucking in LA at a podcast festival where we had Andy Kindler and Jake Johansson was in the audience, so he came up and he helped.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was our first one with Kindler and Jake Johansson, and then Bennington, when we did at the Village Underground, is as funny as anybody alive. He's so fucking quick. It was so
I like Ron Bennington.
Fucking funny. And then Norton just destroyed, and her and Billy were like fucking. It was fucking uncomfortable.
Why?
Because I'm funnier than Billy.
Her?
Don't act so surprised by that. Jim has.
I had no reaction at all.
Jim has a.
I'm fans of both of you.
For you, Nick. Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, Nick, I got an idea for you for a radio gig.
All right.
You and Jim Norton do a show called Chip and Dip.
Chip
Chipperson.
Chip Chipperson. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, weirder things could happen, I'm sure, but Jimmy just signed it, re-upped with the Opie, so that won't be happening soon. But
I don't think that character is going to be able to do a whole radio show.
Well, maybe you could find someone really named Chip.
Yeah.
So that you could still keep the title.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks,
I'm going to run with that. I might just put that on a T-shirt and fake people out.
Yeah.
Chip and Dip. That's how they come up with ideas now, like in Hollywood. They'll work from a pun or something, then work backwards.
Yes, of course. So that's the pitch.
Or they'll just turn on TV in England.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they'll have a show.
What's your favorite show?
I'd have to go with, I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Just sports?
Documentaries but sports and news. That's it.
Oh,
that's it.
God, doesn't that depress you?
That's not true though. I like Mad Men. I like Mad Men and Breaking Bad. Huh?
Did you like the ending?
I did. Actually, I did.
I like the ending. The Coca-Cola commercial tied it all together.
Yeah,
was great. The whole commune thing got a little bit all right.
But that's where that came out of.
I know. But we could have got that in one scene. Him sitting like this. Okay, we get it.
After The Sopranos, TV was like growing for me.
You didn't watch The Wire?
The
Shield?
I started to. You know how I feel.
But you can't.
No, I'm just saying it was a little slow. I'm gonna watch Wire because I've heard nothing. I've never heard a bad thing about it. And,
Wire's great.
It is.
Smart.
But why watch it now? I mean, I watched Baltimore. That was fucking great. I was going through popcorn. Didn't you have kind of withdrawals once the fucking riots went away in Baltimore?
They bought fucking property there a month before.
What? Yeah, I did too. I got a summer home there in fucking Ferguson.
Baltimore.
And
fucking Baltimore.
I try to pretend
I like how
nothing bad happening in the world.
fucking media's out there interviewing Ray, who just got out of the fucking federal pen 8 minutes ago. He's on the corner of Fight the Power and Die Whitey Avenue.
Oh, my God.
He's got a tattoo on his neck of a gorilla holding a machine gun. I wonder how he feels about the police. Fucking suspense is killing me. It was funny watching Geraldo Rivera out there, isn't he?
No, he wasn't.
He's such a he's right in the middle of it. Such a drama queen. I was just hit by a snow cone. Somebody fucked up my fucking Dorothy Hamill haircut.
73. I'm out in the middle. He's always.
He loves that camera, doesn't he? He is. I mean, that fucking guy's work ethic, though, you can't question. I remember seeing him in like Afghanistan. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. He's in Afghanistan reporting. Fucking next night, he's on his boat in a hurricane in Miami. What the fuck? How did you even do that? How was that logistically possible? Guy had a work ethic, man.
Well, some people think that they just do green screens.
Yeah, probably.
Is
with
that
the tech,
true?
You know what? In this day and age, man, with that CGI shit. I mean, how long before the government's doing that to us? If they haven't been for the last...
They might already be.
You're watching the news, you would never fucking know.
Yeah, but don't
it's
you
seamless.
Think, and obviously I'm not a fucking bleeding heart liberal or right wing, but don't you think they're treating this biker thing with...
Did he just paint himself as like
a
neutral?
Centrist. Yes.
I'm moderate. I'm a moderate guy.
Moderate, I know you. Moderate.
So don't you think that they're painting this whole biker thing like they're painting it down? Like, I mean, they're calling these, you know, the people in Baltimore thugs and this and that, and the bikers that killed 9 fucking other bikers, you know, they're kind of like, you know, you see them without handcuffs, sitting down all calmly after there's a big fucking gunfight.
Well, there's a big difference. The fucking riots go on for 3 days. You can get a lot of coverage. This shit went down in about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And secondly, for every war you have between 8 biker gangs on like a Sunday afternoon, how many times does that happen like in Chicago on the weekend? And fucking, you know what I mean? So I like people are trying to paint it as, oh, yeah, you'll show the Baltimore riots, but you won't. Fucking really? That you're comparing the two?
No, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying that.
I'm just saying the violence every day in neighborhoods.
You know what they're doing to fucking, you know, just to exaggerate it and sell fucking tickets. That's really.
Oh, you mean for the biker
Baltimore?
thing?
For any of it. For any
Which
of it.
which one are they exaggerating?
Well, I think the Baltimore thing. I was watching the helicopter follow these fucking people down the street for 15 minutes and nothing's. I'm going. Could something happen? I'm sitting here. It's
Kill
a
a hooker.
coverage. There's live coverage, and nothing's really happening until they got to the one police car and they jumped on it a little. But
I don't know. I don't know. I always walked in, turned it on, it was shit going
They
down.
exploit what they're going to do, and then
Yeah, to sell. Yeah, I'm sure that's
Well,
part,
the biker
that's
thing
part of it.
also, I mean, I don't know. When I was listening to it, I was like, I don't know. It just seems so.
It started in a
80s.
bathroom. No, I know. You know why it seemed 80s, Bonnie? I'll tell you exactly. Because I said this 80s. I said, what is this? Fucking West Side Story? They had brass knuckles and pipes and shit.
I know. They're like,
and guns.
I know, but what do you need knuckles for if you got a gun and a fucking... You need fucking brass knuckles? You got a gun. They all had guns. What are you doing?
somebody kicked over a bike.
That's how it happened. A bike ran over somebody's foot. That's how it started.
Yeah, somebody saw that Pee
Well,
Wee
when there's
Herman
like 7,000 bikes in a tiny parking lot, somebody's foot's going to get run
Well, it
over.
was supposed to be peaceful, but
They have a nice
But
breakfast
why?
there at
Yeah,
Twin
why
Peaks.
were they?
They were trying to hash out. It was like 5.
Like still
heads
selling
of the-
crank?
Yeah.
all
Like, what
that
is
shit.
it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
But yeah, it's definitely meth and all that.
2 years ago, the guy that does my tattoos, you know, he has a hot
Committed
rod
suicide.
club. There's a hot rod club, and he builds motorcycles, and so he has acres and acres of property, and every year he has a hot rod show and bands there, and I mean, there's vendors on his property. It's unbelievable. So he said, "Look, come up if you want to host it." And you know, whatever, I'll give it. And it was by my house, right? So I get there,
You
right?
get the best gigs, man. So you were hosting a biker fucking...
I got there.
Oh, God.
And I just went up for 1 second to introduce myself and said, I'd be
You
able
get
to-
hit with a full Heineken in the chest?
And I looked around. There had to be 100 Hells Angels. I go, you know what? I'm not doing it because I'm going to say one thing that's going to piss somebody off.
Yeah,
and I'm going to
Altamont.
die. And I'm going to fuck. So I said to him, I go, look, I don't need $1,000 worth of free tattoos. I'm getting in my car.
Yeah,
John
there's no
from New
winning
York.
there.
What do you
Huh?
guys say? John,
Yes?
go ahead. You're on the air, sir.
Oh, thank you, man. Rich,
What's
I
up?
love your humor. You're the best. They're hilarious. So I go on your website to see where the shows are coming. Your website sucks donkey dick. There's like 2 shows. It's from like 1940. I'm like, what the fuck?
Go to the
I
schedule.
want to go see you.
Listen, relax. Everything's on my website, on my schedule.
Apparently not. John
Can I
says
just say
otherwise.
this
I'll
in
go right
defense
now
of
to
John?
it.
John
What?
says.
John has been holding
Yes.
for a while, so he's been able to memorize this little speech. That
Where do you live? Where do you live?
No.
Where do you
There are
live?
cue cards in the
All right,
room,
I'll
John.
calm down. I want to calm down because I just want to have a better call than, hey, Bonnie, can you tell us about the podcast you did 3 years ago? And, hey, how about Chip Chipperson and yours? That's stupid.
John,
Yeah.
John, what part of Massachusetts are you from?
I'm from Boston, from Southie.
There
Are
you
you
go.
from Boston?
I'm from a little north of Boston, North Shore.
The first week.
Oh, okay.
This is Nick. This isn't Rich.
Yeah, the first week of September, I'll be at Laugh. What's the new club?
Laugh Boston?
Laugh Boston. Like the first week
Oh,
of
okay.
September. It's
That's tremendous. I'm going to go and watch you, and thank you. But when maybe I went on the wrong website, but I clicked there, and it says calendar, so whatever. So my wife hates me, too. After she had her second kid, she went totally kabuki.
Was
And then she hates me, and
Oh.
she, I don't know what happened.
Are you still
So I
together?
like this. Yes. But
Well-
there's a lot of drama, and I love her, and there's no issues, but she hates me.
Well, there's
I
got to
think
be
it's like a
issues,
whole-
John. If she hates you, she isn't just.
But it's the kid you're saying after the second kid? That's when the
You
hate
think her
started?
hormones just went wacko?
Oh my goodness, she went wacko. I come home from work one night and she's just like, "I fucking hate you. You're an asshole." And I said, I felt my hair. I thought maybe I had another girl's underwear on my head. No, she just went crazy. So that's why I like the title of this thing.
Wow. I got to side with your wife on this one, John.
I blame the kid. Get rid of the kid.
Which is where do you get the best lobster roll in Boston? Where do you like? I fucking love it.
I don't know. I don't eat them because I don't like mayonnaise. But I know the best seafood restaurant.
What the Oyster House in Faneuil Hall?
No.
Oh no, that's
That's the
horrible.
oldest.
The best,
What's that?
No, you go
Kelly's?
to Trulux in Fort Lauderdale.
Come on, we're going to try to get through some calls here.
All right. Well, listen, come see me in September at Laugh Boston.
right.
It's a
Thanks.
great club.
There'll be plenty of room.
Yes, there will be.
Thank you.
Bye, John.
Yes, there will be.
Okay,
they
Brandon.
Curtain off
from
the
Texas.
second row when I work.
Hi, Rich and Bonnie. I saw your movie on Netflix, and I really loved it. Y'all did an awesome job.
Oh,
Thank
thank you.
Thank you.
So the biker gang thing, they're reporting here down in Texas that it was over territory, and the other gangs aren't supposed to have a Texas patch on their vest like the Banditos do. And also, I wouldn't be surprised when it all comes
Is it
out
fashion
that most
war?
of the people that died by gunshot are going to be from the cops and not each other. Have y'all heard that too?
I don't know.
It's very foggy. I read that today. It was weird how they reported that. That it was actually
Yeah,
on TV. They said we don't know exactly how many guys were gunned down by the cops.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Yeah, it was kind of fuzzy. You're right about that. I'm dying to
When
hear.
it was first reported, it seemed like the bikers were doing the shooting and killing each other. And now, because no innocent people were hit, you got to assume whoever was shooting had good aim, and that would be like, the training of a police officer. So I would not be surprised if at least half or more of them were.
I think police officers feel they can still shoot white guys, right?
Well, I heard after.
No, the Banditos were there, so it wasn't all.
I heard after all the shooting too. One of the bikers.
I mean,
Los
What-
Banditos.
come on.
I heard one of the bikers put a flower in one of the cops' rifles. Is that true? After the shooting?
No, but why did they have the
You don't
meeting
get that?
at Twin Peaks?
I don't get it
There's a
either.
bar-
Kent
There's a
State.
bar down the street called Shooters. Why did they have it there?
Kent State.
You guys missed this
that's
guy's
a famous,
joke.
That's a famous fucking picture. It's a famous. It's one of the most famous things in history. It's
Rich.
What?
Okay, you could say that reference again with 1,000 comics around. You're the only one who's gonna know what the fuck.
All right.
A flower in the fucking.
Shit, crush it.
The rifle.
Get him, boy.
Oh my God, he's funny on a different level.
Did you get that one?
Okay, I'm punching out. Adios.
All right.
All
Thanks.
Don't say adios.
Racist.
That's a good point, though, that all the people that were hit, there was no strangers hit in a big gunfight.
Big gunfight. I mean, but how hard was it to hit people? It was in a restaurant.
Well, the people all scrambled into
Parking lot.
the walk-in cooler.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's what it,
I'm guessing a bikers killed each other. I mean, well, why is it so hard to believe?
I think a few. I think
A few cops maybe got a couple too, but I'm just saying.
Their fucking lives are on the line. You can't
Of
blame them.
course.
You see some fucking biker pull a gun out.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Never mind 100 of them.
Yeah. Anytime
Anytime more than 5 bikers get together in the kitchen, I get nervous.
anytime that anybody comes up to you with a tattoo on their neck or face, you have to be aware.
Yeah, exactly.
From here up.
But now that's a chick working at, Dairy Queen.
What are you doing? What's going on here? All right, go ahead. Put them on. Hello?
what do I? Oh,
We don't have a name.
go ahead.
Go ahead. You're on.
Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, this is me. I wasn't at Kent State. It was the Democratic National Convention in 1968.
No.
Rich, you messed up
No.
the whole joke.
No, you fucking idiot. Look at the where they put the
The whole joke,
No.
man.
either one, the flower and the rifle. It doesn't
I wish
matter.
you would-
You know what I wish? First of all, this isn't history class.
Oh,
No, but I mean,
Jokes
if
are-
somebody sees you're sitting there
how do you
determined
take
to let us know that you had
Don't
reference
take his
we
side.
didn't
You don't know if this guy's
I'm
right.
just saying, if the
Look
guy is
online.
right,
I'm going to go
should.
online right now.
Hey, Rich.
What?
You do this stuff. You get on Bonnie's case. No wonder she hates you. You just don't get it right, man.
Oh, I don't, but I fuck her good. How do you like that? That's
You
getting-
got that right.
I got that right.
Yes, I can do it better.
Yeah, you probably can do it better.
Who's this, Jim Gaffigan?
I know. After you get off work, after you get off work and wash off your dirty hands, you fucking zero. Go fuck your mother.
Oh, wow. Why
does he have dirty
Boy,
hands?
You're very off. You beat up your listeners.
Well, he's fucking saying he can fuck my wife better than me.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I was looking at a picture of Flower.
Wait, I
Yeah.
want to know why he has dirty hands.
You didn't even know what it was, Rich. Come on, man.
Look,
Open up
where is it?
sometime. Are you kidding
Okay,
me?
calm
You're
down. I'm
both
going to
wrong.
hang up on you. Just
Where
wait a
is it?
second here.
Is that the Pentagon?
No, but it happened at Kent State too.
Okay,
It-
but
you know,
it
It could have happened at all these
it
places.
did. Anyway, there was a hippie in 1968 that was sticking flowers
You know,
and everything.
and here's the thing: if you would have called and said, "Listen to me, Nikki, negative, shut up." If you would have called and said, "Hey, I don't know if it happened at Kent State, but I know it happened at the Democratic Convention," yes, and that would have been okay. But
Democratic Convention in Chicago.
yes, I remember that, and it also happened at Kent
hippies.
State.
Look at these idiots.
They fucking did it.
Fucking, I
all
would have
over
shot
the
her right in the
place.
face, right to that flower. Dumb
Okay.
bitch.
There's 1,000 of them,
Yeah,
so you're all right.
So that's what I'm saying. But they call thinking
The
they
first
can
one
attack
happened
me.
in American Revolution. Somebody stuck a dandelion in a musket.
I remember that.
I remember that. He says.
It was a sunflower, and it was a water pistol.
But these callers
it was a
think,
super soaker.
these callers think they're going to call and attack me. Oh,
Well,
look,
they
at-
know. They're watching you. They can see your hat.
This is my new look.
It's a nice look. It looks
like
like you
that,
found
don't
it in Patrice's fucking...
What did you
No, his hat's
do
with
for
his
your
fucking-
wife for the last anniversary?
What did I do for her?
Yeah, like what was you give her a gift or?
I fed her some, you know what, black coffee and some X-Lax that I hung her from a ceiling fan. And
Oh God!
oh, what did I do for her? I'm sorry. No. Wait, last anniversary. Oh, Jesus, it's a great question. What
When
did
is
we
your
do?
anniversary?
It's March 15th.
Okay.
The
Not that long ago?
Ides of March. We didn't do anything. We're at that point. We're like, whatever. Here's your card.
Yeah, we bought.
But her birthday, I took her to like you know what, Book of Mormon, and then we went to Bobby Flay's restaurant.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
nice.
like
Those
Bobby
are both
Flay.
great things.
Those are good, right?
We went to Book of Mormon
2
recently.
weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah, because Slayton called me the night you guys went out to dinner. He goes, "I got 2 fucking extra tickets because I'm going out to dinner with DePaulo,
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen." And how was that?
It was great. I don't want to. We can't say
Yeah.
where we were, who the guy was, whose house it was, but yeah, it was fucking. It was
Was
a
that the
weird.
first time
It
you
was a
met him?
weird night. Yeah. No, I used to
Had
hang
you
with
met
him
him
in
before?
high
No,
school.
I thought you might have met him.
No, I had no. Well, how would I have met him? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm playing the same shitholes you are.
Were you nervous?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Were you
They wanted to
nervous? I
No,
know it's
I don't care.
It's
No.
called a callback, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
why, Nick?
I
I don't know. Do you feel like we're compete? I never compete with you. I only say good things about you around the country on the radio. You feel like you're saying,
but in our house,
what are you kidding me? You're
shit.
the one fucking.
I always say nice things about Nick.
You don't say nice things. You go, fucking you. I'm playing there next week.
No,
you
I
do
don't.
these like subtle.
No,
I'm doing that.
no, that's
yeah,
not true. That's not true.
I wrote for him too.
I didn't say you.
Oh,
no,
dude,
you always do that.
That's annoying. No, one
he
likes
doesn't.
that.
No,
I don't-
Jesus. Whenever, like, it'll be empty. Like, it'll be empty next. Every radio show I go on. when
No,
they talk about funny
come on,
comments-
that was a joke.
Oh, okay,
that
but
place is huge.
Oh, it's-
was the fucking joke?
What?
It's
Yeah,
huge.
No, it stinks. I can't draw.
That wasn't the joke, honest to
okay.
God.
Oh, all right.
They've had
But
fucking big acts
all
there
right.
that
Where?
that was
All right.
not meant that way.
All right, but
Come
I
on.
really, I
You know
I
what
don't
I'm gonna be
compete
being.
with-
It's
I don't
very
compete
obvious.
with Nick DiPaolo. People think like that, Colin will go Nick, or I don't compete with Nick. I don't
No.
compete with. I compete with Bonnie, but I don't compete. It feels. I always get that vibe from Nick that we are competing.
Do you get the vibe that
do
you're
you think
competing?
So? No,
He's so turning this fucking thing.
You
No,
cannot. Can I just
fucking
say this?
killing
You
me.
can't
No,
win
I'm
an
not- I'm
argument
not-
with him.
I'm-
It's like
I know.
he will
I see it
manipulate and
already.
twist
I
and
know.
twist and
Well, I'm
twist.
just
I know.
asking
He's
if
getting
it's
the-
a
You'll never
wrong feeling.
admit.
It's a-
Never admit.
I'm asking him. Is it weird to? You always say, "Oh, that's what I feel," but that's not what I'm doing.
Well,
to you.
how would I be fucking comparing myself to in any fucking way?
I don't know.
Not that I'm in a different league, but give me an example that I said something where I'm like, oh yeah, you and I are at fucking.
No, I don't.
Other than the joke I just made about playing the same shitholes.
I don't. I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm just asking if that's the vibe that sometimes I get. Maybe it's because we're both fucking alpha males.
By the way, if you have to leave, if I was you, I would just storm out.
No.
Let's move on. This is going nowhere.
All right, forget it. Let's move on to the next question. And
I
don't
enjoyed
fucking
that.
always not take my side.
No. It's
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus
I didn't
Christ.
feel like
That's
there was
a
a
white
side
thing.
to be taken.
Exactly.
But I do know when we argue, when you and I argue, I lose my mind because it's like
There's a blind
it's like
spot,
that day that I was waiting for you, and then I was like, "Can we go?" And you go, "I'm waiting for you." You were hanging out at your computer.
Yeah,
doing
you turn
stuff.
it. You got this-
turned it, and then you
Well,
would.
that's a good comic. I was a salesman.
And then,
a
yeah,
drug
but then it
addict,
takes
too.
a half hour of me being pissed at you before. Like, you could have just at that point said, "Oh, sorry, I was being a fucking asshole right then." But you won't. You'll keep arguing.
But when he's doing a story about like the Apollo, then I'm not trying to top you. I'm going, yeah, well, here's my black story. That's how we tell stories. I wasn't trying to go, well, you did.
You're the one who started this whole thing about competition.
No, I thought
I told us about me bombing in front of black people.
Yeah.
You're talking about
I bombed
the
too.
Apollo, and I'm not going to bring up my Apollo story.
No, you said
the fact that I even performed there, people find fucking hilarious.
All right.
But it was lost on him
Am I
naturally.
going to fucking read this? What I have, bionic eyes? I don't like this studio. I don't like
What's
it.
bionic eyes?
I can't see. Look at his fucking writings.
What studio guys you usually in?
The
Opie.
Opie and Norton. You got to see how fucking. What did he say?
Walking
Oh, we
down the
gotta go
hall,
to break.
grabbing his cock. What the fuck is wrong? Anyways,
Who?
I don't know.
What? All right.
Are you using an Opie studio?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're Opie's find.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So what happened
he
tonight?
discovered us.
Am I being punished because
No,
I
they're
did Comey's show?
They just
Something?
remodeled. They just remodeled his studio.
Oh, they did?
And now they're redoing the mics tonight. You got to see the fucking studio. Your name was on the fucking screen. Our names. It was fucking. We had.
That's
big,
just
we have room.
that's a little
This-
fucking microcosm of how my
This
career's
is like
gone.
when you walk in the morning.
That would be
here.
love. I would feel a little love from the business. That would put me in a good
Yeah,
mood.
and then
That's not allowed for the
No.
last fucking 2 years.
So.
It's a dangerous situation, Christopher.
Everybody's saying great things about you on fucking Dennis's show. That like fucking
Dennis Ho.
on Larry's show.
What?
Someone, yeah, or Louis' show. Someone was saying that fucking
Amy Schumer show?
no Larry. They were saying.
I'm serious. The Amy Schumer. I did 12 Angry Men. Is that
Oh,
what you're
yeah,
talking about?
people.
Yeah, where the fuck was I? They were.
I haven't been on
fucking-
Dennis Leary.
All right, I was okay. There's so many fucking shows.
No, I always get Dennis Leary and Amy Schumer mixed up. They're
There's fucking.
What floor am I on here? What the fuck?
I know.
What is going on? If there's not a
Normally
shooting,
we have
if
the
there's not a
curtains
fucking shooting
pulled.
here tonight, I'll give you $15.
I can get a new hat.
What the fuck?
Uh,
Is there a
nighttime
jail
we-
cell at the end of this fucking hall?
There's
nighttime
no.
they do a lot of the
Check cashing?
A lot of the funk stations are at night.
Are they? Good. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, the 12
Oh
Angry
my
Men.
God. Do you still hate women though? I mean, when we used
I
to
like
hang
it.
out, sometimes you'd always like explain
Let me tell
the
you.
feminization of America. I think you were
like
the
that's-
first one that I ever said that I ever heard that phrase from.
Yeah, and only 1 trillion people have joined in since, so I was way off on that fucking call. But do I hate women? No. Never did hate women.
No, but-
we're at a point, we're at this fucking liberal, stupid point now to say if I disagree with a woman, I hate her. If I disagree with Obama, I'm racist.
Right.
All that fucking
that's the whole country.
political fucking, politics as far as identity politics.
You
That's
pro-
what we've created. So,
you
but
pro-
if they want to paint me with that brush, I'm too tired to argue.
Are you pro,
You know?
pro or anti-Israel?
Fucking love Israel.
I see.
Fucking
That's why I
Netanyahu, I'd fucking blow him if you walked in here.
Fucking great.
Oh,
How he-
Yeah.
guys are getting
See?
along.
Huh?
I'm joking. Sorry, don't try to start.
He's fucking. He doesn't take shit because he doesn't take shit.
I don't
from-
fucking. But I like the question. You still beating your wife? It was that kind of question. There's no right answer to that
No,
one.
no, I thought I'd get something going with that.
Let me tell you, this is how I met Bonnie. Do you remember the first time I met you? You
No.
fucking threw your feminist horseshit right in my face. I
I
wanted to
did?
fucking choke you.
What? I always thought we got along.
I did too. I didn't even think I didn't know you. I maybe I met you once. It was a comic strip,
Yeah, what did I don't remember.
and there was some drunken asshole fucking ruining your set.
Oh.
And then I went
You were
on
drinking on
and I went
stage?
on and fucking ripped the guy about ripping you, and then I came off you. I can fucking handle myself.
Oh.
Okay,
That sounds like me.
That's
That does
usually
sound like
you know.
me.
If she was like 20 pounds overweight, bad skin, I said you're a fucking twat. But I didn't because she was cute, and I kept it low.
Nick is the one. On, Nick is the one
But,
on Tough Crowd that broke. He goes, "Don't think everybody doesn't know you two are fucking." When
Oh,
we were,
yeah,
when we were
that's
both
right.
on.
I said that.
Yeah, we were
Yes.
on Tough
No, I
Crowd.
didn't.
Yes, you
Yes.
did. Yeah, it was
Yes, you
it
did.
was
I
funny.
did?
It was
Yes.
funny. What you said was.
I don't remember saying it.
What you said was funny. This fucking.
I love when
this-
shit breaks.
this
I'm like a
studio
little kid.
Fucking stinks.
Rich's fucking mic.
But
just
how did
snapped.
you know? I don't remember.
TMZ. No, I don't know. I have no. I don't
It
even
was
remember
funny.
saying. Are you sure that was me?
Yes.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yes.
But it was
Yeah,
funny
I
the way
always,
you
there's
said
a lot
it.
of shit I said that I don't remember on that show.
That was the best show ever. How much fun was that?
It was terrific, but it's too painful to talk about.
I know.
Who's
God.
this beautiful single mom? Anyways.
Tammy.
So, but the thing is, we did become friends after that. You obviously,
I was trying to defend Bonnie, and
Rich has been in this situation
All the time.
100
we didn't know how
times.
they know each other. Bonnie goes, I can fucking handle myself.
I fucking.
And then I walk out and I go, what a fucking twat.
What'd you think I was gonna do? Blow you? Thanks, man.
No, that's my point though. It wasn't I wasn't trying. The guy was a fucking
It was a
idiot.
comic helping another comic.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. But again, because you fucking
But the truth is that if that happened now, I wouldn't be mad about it. But I think back then I was always trying to prove myself.
yeah, all you chicks are. That's the problem.
All right, we're going to take a break. What do you want to plug? Plug your whatever.
I'd like to plug another senseless killing at nickdip, NICKDIP.com.
Or
And
iTunes.
and what else? What else am I plugging?
Anything? And you working anywhere?
right, my podcast on the Riotcast network.
All right, Bonnie.
What am I
Tonight
forgetting?
you're at
What am I forgetting?
the
Are you-
stand.
You are too, though, aren't
yeah,
you?
after.
Are you
Yeah.
working anywhere
I think it's the
coming up?
second. I'm on the second. show.
Yes. You know what? Side Splitters, Tampa,
Oh.
June. Fuck, I don't have my dates. June 4,
June
5, and
5th, yeah.
6. 3,
Yeah.
4, and 5. They'll know. Go to nickdip.com for all the information. And
It's June 5th and
What
6th.
other gigs?
This Friday, Saturday.
there's a place at Reds in Carlstadt, New Jersey. It's like a one-nighter.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be there.
No, I know. I'm
Thanks for the
surprised.
info.
This is one that I'm beating you to. I'll be the one taking it in the face, going, "Rich, don't do it." That's
do
fun,
it.
isn't it? They put when somebody like, I'm doing like the one nighter that fucking my agent found, but it's like a 1 hour in Carlstadt. I don't even know what the fuck, but they put your face up like on a poster in a deli,
Yes.
and somebody takes a picture and puts it on Twitter,
God.
and then somebody from Howard Stern's crew puts it on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what's great?
I deserve
I know,
it.
but it's just
I
like
deserve it.
I do weird shit all the time, or like that time it comes to mind. It was a fucking ice cream shop, right? And then they keep, can you tweet it? Can you tweet it? No, I'm not going to tweet that I'm fucking
Right.
at an ice cream shop.
Right. I did that with James D. Benedetto. You do some of his games.
He's the nicest guy in the
I
world,
know,
though.
but I'm on stage and I brought that up. They're like, they're always saying to me, "How come you didn't tweet about this? You really
It's
think I want people
embarrassing.
know I'm at the fucking Hyatt, fucking Regency, and
Yes.
Pompton Plains?"
Yeah, but you know what? Last week,
That Hyatt Regency's a step up.
2 weeks ago,
whatever it was.
It's actually,
2 weeks ago, I did a one-nighter on a Friday. it was 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah, but Rich, you've been doing this for 51 years. It's
but it's been
understandable.
so good to make, you make a couple.
I know. You don't get on a plane. I know.
How good is that?
And I'm not fucking, I have a whole bit about never flying again. I just can't fucking handle it.
But last Wednesday, I was at, before I did Florida, I was at a jazz club. And some of the one-nighters, and I was talking to somebody on the phone about, you have more fun there than you do at these fucking Walmart comedy clubs, because some of them really appreciate, they don't get someone like Nick DiPaolo to come in and do a show.
I mean Rich Voss.
I said Nick DiPaolo.
But you met Rich Voss.
Oh, of course, I did.
You're very transparent.
Fucking,
All right, you guys can talk about it during the break.
Hold on,
you got a commercial?
I got a couple plugs.
I have to get out of here.
I got a couple plugs.
Did I plug everything?
This weekend I'll be at Gotham.
Wait a minute, I didn't give the date. June 14th at Reds in Carlstadt, New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah. You got that?
Carlstadt, New
and
Jersey.
also
Is that right?
Side Splitters, a great club.
Side Splitters at the beginning of June.
And a great club owner.
And Ridgefield Playhouse, July 19th, I think.
We're there in August. Isn't that great? That fucking place is great. And those people are the...
I don't go there with my wife, though. I have to fill it myself.
That's okay. See what I mean? See? That's...
It's comedy.
I'm not. I'm going with Florentine.
No, you're the one who just said, we're going to be there, too.
I'm going with Florentine,
We're going to be there, too, Nick.
I'm saying I'm a great... But I'm just saying... I'm saying we're doing a lot of things in common.
When I knew I was doing the show, I knew this was going to turn up. I know. I'm the one who said we're doing the same places. Remember,
I said it's like when Bill Burr and I do.
Yeah. Bill Burr's doing arenas.
It's when you bring something, I'm going, oh.
I know.
Anyhow, this weekend I'll be at Gotham. Next weekend at the Ventura Comedy Club in Ventura, California. This weekend, Gotham. And Sunday night, Bonnie and I together are doing the New Hope, the Raz Room. This Sunday, Chris Kocha's hosting, very funny guy from Philly. Go see Nick. I promise you'll have a good time. Anywhere you can see him live, get his fucking hour special.
And thank you for having me. And
thank you for coming in, Mr. DiPaolo.
I just parked. It was $38 for 48 minutes.
You didn't park on the street?
Yeah, there's so much parking around here on the street. What am I, in Burlington, Vermont, you motherless fuck?
Listen to me.
I drove around for 8 minutes. My bladder was about to explode. I was glad to pay the $38.
Listen to me, you maroon.
I said
you get parked from 6 to 12.
I understand. Rich, what am I? My first time in the neighborhood, shithead. I used to work at Fox. Okay? There was no spots. Okay? I was holding a piss from Ossining. You understand? I was almost crying on the West Side Highway. I was not going to drive around and look for a fucking spot to open up in Manhattan at 6:30.
10 people download his special to pay for his fucking parking.
Yes, another census killing. Nick Dip. Go get it. It's in the top of the charts.
I like the title.
Another census killing?
Yeah.
But that was coincidental. You would have liked it if I did it amongst all the recent shootings.
Yeah,
but
it's
it was
very
years
edgy.
before.
But it also means another census killing.
That's how I meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
All right, we're going to take a break.
All right,
Thank
kids.
You for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
Love
you.
you both.
All right, bye.
It's the Sideshow. Voss and Bonnie will be back with more My Wife Hates Me. Welcome back to the Sideshow. Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane continue My Wife Hates Me live now.
We are back. We want to thank Nick DiPaolo. He had to leave. He has a spot at the Stand Comedy Club. Very fucking funny. Download his 1 hour special. I guarantee it's great. And go see him live. This Friday and Saturday, I'll be at Gotham Comedy Club.
Another senseless killing. That was his.
Yeah, that's the name of his special. This Friday and Saturday, I'll be at Gotham. Sunday, Bonnie and I will be working together. Host Chris Kocha from Philly, very funny, at the Raz Room in New Hope, Pennsylvania, Sunday night. And also next weekend, not this weekend.
It's in Pennsylvania.
In New Hope, Pennsylvania. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, I'll be at the Ventura Comedy Club, Ventura, California. Come out. I need a lot of people. When have I ever worked that fucking area? So there's got to be 100 people listening right now. So come on out to the Ventura Comedy Club. If you're in New York, come out to Gotham this weekend. The Raz Club, New Hope, Sunday night. Bonnie and I and Chris Kocha. And one more thank you to Paul and Young Ron in Miami for having me in 2 days in a row. I was supposed to do Opie tomorrow morning, and I just texted him I can't do it because I try to get a hotel room in New York tonight, and I don't know what's going on in town. These rooms are $400 and $500 and $600 for like bullshit rooms. And when I do O&A on Opie and Jim on Wednesdays, I get a hotel room Tuesday night after this, get a hotel room. then I can get some sleep and then go do Opie and Jim. But it's completely impossible for me to leave New York tonight because we got to go to some comedy clubs. Bonnie has a show tonight, and then we'll stop and get something to eat. So we'll get home at 1. I'll get to bed at 2, and there's no possible way I can get back up at 5 and come back into New York. We're an hour away from the city, an hour back in. And when you get to a certain level in life, your body says, fuck it, I am not doing this. You know what I mean? 3 hours. And I really wanted to come in tomorrow. Their new studio is up. They're going on vacation. I haven't been there in a week or two. And I really wanted to do it. And I was hoping I could get a hotel. And if fucking I just couldn't do it. You know, people always say, well, stay at my house. You can't stay at other people's houses. You can't. How do people do that? Like, I guess if you're going to someone's summer house down the shore, that's not a problem to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like, I'm going to LA next week, and you know what? I could call someone like DeRose and say, hey, can I crash at your house for 2 nights? I can't do that. I'd rather spend $300 fucking for a hotel room for 2 nights than sleep in someone's house. Taking a shower and they're stupid nasty.
Can you stop talking for 1 second?
Why? What's wrong?
I feel like I can hear somebody breathing.
That's me.
No,
Probably.
while you're talking, you
I breathe, yes. I've been breathing
like
since you've met me. I've been breathing. What is that? That's you?
You could hear you all the way over there?
Oh,
I think it
that's
is
creepy.
you. Oh, shit.
So-
You're nowhere near a mic. How is that possible?
Who the fuck? Like I'm saying, I couldn't stay at someone's house. Could you in New York? I just...
No, I don't enjoy doing that. I like, I like staying at a nice hotel as anyone does. And I like flying first class, and I like the finer things in life, which is why being a comedian was a poor choice for me.
Why? I flew to Miami this weekend. I was upgraded both ways, first class, upgraded both ways. And I'm flying to LA Tuesday, coming back Monday, because I'm doing the Ventura Comedy Club, not this weekend, the following weekend.
I know,
and I'm upgraded.
You're plugging
first
like
class.
a fucking maniac. There's got to be more to the show than plugging.
I only did a couple plugs.
I know, but it becomes like so tedious at a certain point, like 15 minutes of plugs, and then it's
I didn't
like,
do 50. I did 3 minutes.
well, what are you talking about now?
That I'm upgraded going to LA and back.
How is that? Are we getting into something?
I'm just agreeing with what you just said about flying first class. And I'm saying I'm flying it. It's a good feeling. I'm agreeing with what you just said. Do you remember what you said 30
yeah, I was
fucking
trying
seconds
to wrap
ago?
up your dumb story about like
Staying at people's houses. I said I don't like doing it. That's all. I was given a topic. I'm sorry. I won't say the things I don't like. Here's the things I like. Let's talk about what I like.
Let's take a call.
Okay, I like calls. Take a call.
All right. Nick from New Jersey. What's the situation? Why isn't he answering?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. All right, so, yeah, my dad just called me and said that he couldn't take the stress at work, compounded with the stress that he was feeling at home. So he's going to quit his job and get an apartment and, kind of just...
Wait, he's leaving your mom?
I don't know. I think so.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
How long have they been married?
22 years.
And maybe he's just fucking taking a break. Maybe he's
But
not.
he's getting an apartment.
Maybe he just needs a few, a month or 2 or 3 on his own just to fucking unwind. Maybe.
How many? Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I got arrested with heroin like 2 months ago, and my brother smokes weed all the time, and he's failing school. I mean, I have my shit together. Aside from that, I kind of like got back up from it. I've been doing good since then, but still, it's like really weighing down on him, and something I can't really, I can't understand how much it's still weighing on him, even though I'm kind of getting over it. He's still probably really worried about me all the time. So,
Are you clean now? Are you going to meetings, or did you get sober?
I got sober. I didn't go to meetings or anything, but I'm good.
Are you doing any other drugs or alcohol?
No. Well, I mean, I don't drink a lot, but I do. On occasion.
But your brother is headed down a bad path. Also, do you think?
I don't know if it's a bad path with drugs. I just think he's kind of he's 18. He's a senior in high school, and he's kind of just like not really focusing. And my parents are weary about paying for a college education for him if he's not going to really. He's failing classes in high school, so they're thinking like, why would we pay for him to go away to college if he's just going to fuck up and party all the time? You know what I mean?
Did your dad tell your mom or just you?
There was this whole thing that just happened. My brother pretty much told him that he's been failing classes, and then my dad's like, all right, well, you're not going down the shore for Memorial Day weekend, and he's been looking forward to it for months, and now there's this huge blowout, which kind of like the catalyst for all these events. I think my mom and dad are at home talking about it right now. I'm at work right now. So.
Can I give you a piece of advice? Or an opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're 21, okay?
Yeah.
What you have to do is take control over your life. You can't change your father's decisions, your mother's decisions, your brother's decisions. All you can do is take control of how your life is the path. I mean, that's the best thing he could do in his life, especially if he was doing heroin. And if you're drinking, from my experience, and this isn't with everybody, it's not going to be the high you want, and you possibly have a chance of doing heroin again, because you're going to drink and go, you know what, I'm buzzed, but this isn't the buzz I like.
You've got to take sobriety seriously.
You have to. Listen. You have to stop, because you have an addictive personality. If you're doing heroin, and you stop, but if you're eating chocolate cake every day, and you stop eating chocolate cake, and then you said, you know what, I'm going to eat lemon meringue pie. Eventually, lemon meringue pie is not going to do it for you, and you're going to say, fuck it, I want chocolate cake. Okay?
Well, I get where you're coming from. The only thing is, I won't go to jail for doing, if I get caught again with heroin, that's kind of a really big incentive for me not to use anymore, because I'll go to jail for a while,
I know,
the first offense is a slap in the wrist, second offense.
Yeah, but
I know, but people do all kinds of crazy shit for drugs. They don't, the idea that like something's going to stop you is it's sort of ridiculous.
People don't worry about consequences when they're in the grips of addiction.
I'm not in the throes anymore. I'm very with the consequences,
That's great. And hopefully, one won't lead back to the other, and you don't abuse the other one. But you at 21 have to take control of your life. You cannot control your father. Your father is, I don't know how many years older than you.
Let's say 25. Okay,
all you could do is say to your father, or show your father from example, how well you can do to take a little stress out of his life.
Well, I feel like, is that something, I mean, I don't know, but it seems like from the friends or the people that I've known in my life that have had drug addictions, is once they stop, they want everyone to start treating them like they're these, it's hard to trust again, because, you think like, oh, is he going to fuck up again? You don't know. It takes a long time to regain somebody's trust. Is that true?
Yes, of course. Yeah, it takes many years. But the reason his father's quitting his job and leaving is not because his son did heroin. It's because his father's fucking burnt out.
Well, for whatever reason, we don't know.
We don't know.
It isn't.
It's not. You can't
do anything about it. You just got to keep moving forward.
But you can't take the blame either for what other people do. His actions are not because you cannot blame yourself for your parents' actions. You can only take control and take care of your actions. You see what I'm saying? Whatever your father does, it's not because of you. It's because of what's going on in his life.
Yeah, I can't help but feel, to blame for it. Another thing he was saying is how he feels like such a failure because I got caught up in it, and I feel like a big part of him thinks that that he'll never forgive himself for, I feel like they're sort of imagined mistakes that he made while he was raising me for me to go down that path, when really, I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but I don't really think that his the way I was brought up had much to do with my choices with, heroin and everything. I don't know. I just feel so bad that he feels that way. I can't even imagine what it's like.
Well, I then talk to him, say, look,
or just
stay clean.
Yeah. Move on in your life and be,
successful. And success doesn't mean you're working at fucking Apple and you're a president. Success means
you're clean, living a good life.
Clean and you're happy. So you can only, you by example will win people over.
Well, unfortunately, though, we got to act like your dad now and get out of here.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck, Nick.
Parents put that pressure on kids like, it's not about the kids. A good parent would go, not a good parent. A good parent would go, I'm not running. I'm going to stick this out and fucking make it work. Mm-hmm. Or I'm getting divorced. Don't say,
well, you don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe the dad's got the plan.
Maybe it's burnt out. That's all.
Jim, what do you need? Jim, Pennsylvania?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, how you doing? Love the show.
Good.
Jim, I'm sorry. I'm Jim. Rich, I hate the plugging, man. You're driving me crazy.
What's that?
He says it's too much plugging.
Yeah, you're driving me crazy.
That's because I haven't been on. And here's the thing: we haven't been here in 2 weeks, and I just got to get these out. These clubs, they hire you, and they expect you to fucking, do promote. A little advertising, and then we haven't been in for 2 weeks. That's the only reason I'm throwing this shit out.
You live anywhere near New Haven? New Hope. Sorry, New Hope.
No. New Hope. No, I don't. I never heard of it.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
No. So the plug.
I need some advice, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm recently divorced about 2 years. I've been dating this girl for about 1.5 years, and we don't live together, not yet. But she's driving me crazy. Yeah. And she's been hitting like crazy on my ring, and she wants to get married, and she wants to move in and with me, and she has children, like older teenage kids, and I have older teenage kids. My kids don't live with me, her kids do, and it's really, I kind of don't know what to do, and I've given her the option several times, trying to be fair, like, if she wants to get married, I'm just not ready for that. Mm-hmm. And I've given her the option several times that we could break up. And in fact, I have broken up with her because I just was aggravated with it. I just couldn't take it anymore.
Well, Jim, what do you want to happen?
I want to live separately. We have a nice relationship. We get along very well. And I like being with her, spending time with her, and I'm happy with that. I live alone, and I like that.
So have you told her that?
Yes, several times.
And what does she say when you say that?
She just gets mad at me. Like, she'll get pissy with me, and then call me selfish, and
well,
then like.
I feel like that's an honest thing to say to somebody. Like, here's the way that, for me, this is how I want it to go. And, I mean, that's really all you can do is say, this is how, so I don't want you, I just want you to know that we're not going to get married. We're not going to move in together. If that's a deal breaker for you, then by all means, do what you got to do.
A female, too.
A female.
A lady with kids is a little, she's dealing with more fear in her life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Raising kids, and females need stability more than men.
Can you stop saying females? It sounds so awful.
Broads need.
Thank you.
Broads need stability more than, you know what I mean? A man Just a man can live on the street easier than a female can.
So she's like a single mom. You're saying?
Yeah, she's a
got
single
little,
mind. So you know, she could love him more than life itself, but still, in the back of her mind, she's going, "What the fuck? 5 years from now, what am I going to be? I have kids." You know what I mean? So
Well,
they
she's got
need.
teenage kids, so they're going to be out of school soon.
Well, whatever. She's still going to be a mom with the struggles of a single mom. You know, I saw my mother's struggles. Never got remarried, and it was just nothing but struggle after struggle. You know, who the fuck wanted us? My
yeah,
mom
but
with
he
us
can't
kids.
change the way he feels either.
Well, neither can. Yeah, so maybe there's some kind of even medium, some kind of
like what?
I don't know. Maybe they moved to the same. Do you own a house or you renter? Are you guys renting?
No.
What?
Well, I own the house. I own a house that I lived with my ex-wife and my kids in, and then when I got through the divorce and separation, my ex-wife moved out, and then so I kept the house, and my kids live out on the West Coast, and they come home, you know, for holidays and Christmases, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
And the biggest issue is the fact that, like, if she moves in, then she has kids, so obviously her kids got to come with her, and then where are they going to stay? It's just really.
And it's like a weird thing. It's an upsetting thing that if you want to be with your kids and you can't, but you're now living with somebody else's kids. You know.
Yeah. It's like I actually mentioned this to my daughter. She's 20 and she's a college student, and I actually mentioned it, just mentioning it to her to kind of gauge her, like, how she felt, and she was immediately like defensive and said, "Well, what are you gonna do with my stuff? Where am I going to sleep when I come home, you know?"
Yeah.
Well, you can't ask your kids because your kids are going to be selfish no matter what. Kids just
But also too, it's they grew up there. That's their
yeah,
fucking
but what
place.
if he really? Yeah. But what if he wanted to get married and have her move in? He wouldn't just not do it because of his daughter.
Well, then he would have to fucking figure out a way to have, you know. I mean, you can't, you can't take his kids' rooms and say,
yeah,
hey,
you can because she's 20 and she's in college and she doesn't live there. I'm just saying that's not. You know, I understand, like, she's going to be upset, but that's not a reason to not do something.
How old are her kids?
They're like between the ages of, I think, 14 and 20.
See, her kids are old, too, so why should older kids take his older kids' room? You know what I mean? It's complicated.
Because her kids still live with her. I'm not saying, look, I don't think he should have to live with somebody who doesn't, if he likes the situation as it is now, it's fine.
You know what?
But I'm saying like, if the situation was different where he wanted to move in and the daughter said, "No, I don't think you should because that's my stuff and that's my room," I would say, well, you don't get everything you want in life.
Here's the answer. Her daughter's 20, or her kid's 20 and 14. So you know what? Let's stick this out another 4 or 5 years where your kids and my kids are both out of the house, and then we could talk marriage. Because all of our kids will be gone, and it'll just be us, and it'll be a lot easier. There won't be that confusion. Do you see what I'm saying? So
I like that. Yep.
If she really loves you and you love her, 4 years compared to the rest of your lives, hey, let's make this work for 4 years until your kids are adults. My kids will be even older.
I wouldn't say let's make this work for 4 years because that sounds like a promise. I would say,
or let's try.
I would say,
let's see
if we're still together after the kids, then we'll talk marriage.
Yes, well, that's what I. Okay,
no, but I'm saying like I think a woman would take that as a promise.
Okay, so let's see where this road takes, but not make a commitment till all of our kids are old enough to be on their own, and that's 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
right?
I like that idea. I like that. I do. I really do. I think that's good. And I actually suggested these things to her a little bit. I never said 5 years. I said 3 years. I said 2 to 3 years. And I got the shit look. And, I'm an asshole. But I don't know. All my friends tell me I should run. And I should just give up on this one and let it go. That's what all my friends are telling me. But I don't want to do that.
Well, if you don't, good, then don't do it. You don't listen to your first of all, fucking friends.
People don't get relationships. You only get your relationship if you're in it. So
yeah.
All right, we got to go.
Hopefully it'll work out. Give it time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hey,
that was a good piece of advice I gave.
Yeah, you're doing great.
That's the kind of advice I'd give at Gotham this weekend.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Are you taking another call?
Chris from Long Island. Yeah, we got a ton of calls. Let's just try to take some.
Go ahead.
Chris.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Pretty good. I called you guys a couple of weeks ago just telling you about my wife and I separating. And actually, I think you had the black female comedian on. I forgot her name.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember her name either.
Oh, yeah. Yamika. Yamika.
Right.
Yamanika.
Yeah. So just kind of calling with an update. You know, things with the wife have got a lot more civil, except that, you know, every time I reach out to her I'm trying to be nice. Like this past weekend, my daughter came home from college. I knew that her parents wanted to see her, so I was going to have people over for a barbecue. So I basically texted my wife to say, "Are you busy today?" And her response was, "Why?" So when I called her, immediately she got a fucking attitude. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to invite your family over here, and I wanted to invite you too. So she's like, "Well, I got to play soccer at 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll get there at 5:30. Turns out she never played soccer and still showed up at 5:30. So,
oh, shit.
Yeah, she's just, again, I don't really care about that. The good news for me is that soon after I talked to you guys, just happened to be out one night, met some friends. One of my friend's wives introduced me to her sister, and when I turned to meet this girl, it was just like that magic thing. You know, that there was an instant connection.
Would she make a dove appear?
Yes, Rich. No, but again, it wasn't a physical thing. It wasn't a sexual thing. It was definitely,
you guys got along on an intellectual level,
without a doubt. And it's been crazy. Almost 4 weeks now.
Wait, she's a friend of your wife's, though?
No.
She's a friend of my.
Oh.
She's a sister of my friend's wife. So it's my friend's sister-in-law.
Oh.
Yeah, she had a stroke like 10 years ago, lost her mom 2 years ago. She was down in Long Beach when Sandy hit, lost her apartment. She went through a whole bunch of shit herself. She's married 5 years.
Swoop in.
Yeah, she needs you.
Well, no, honestly, Bonnie, it's turned out that we need each other.
She has one leg and...
No, she can't.
I'm the only one who puts the bedpan under her properly.
Yeah, she's basically blind on her right side from the stroke.
She's blind.
Yes, and I'm not a good-looking guy, Rich. So
you always stand on that side.
Oh, that's you got to be careful when they go to blow you. Over here.
It's just been almost perfect, the way she's brought me around. I mean,
that's nice.
Honestly, Bonnie, you know, on a whim, one day we were supposed to go meet at the beach, but the schedule didn't work out. And I knew she was a teacher at a school near us. So I just stopped by a florist, put some flowers on her car, and when she, called me, she said, "I haven't gotten the flowers from a guy in like 5 years." And I said, "Well, I haven't given flowers to a girl, excluding my wife, on, except for anniversaries and holidays, because my wife has been discouraging me from doing
this up
about 5 years now."
Hey, listen. We only got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes.
And this isn't Love Line.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. So here's the deal, Rich. I still hate my fucking wife, but I think.
Thank you for bringing it back around.
I hate that broad. How's that, Rich?
All right.
But no, the good news is, things are turning around for me, and this girl has definitely brought me back to where I was.
So you're giving hope to people out there who have had a shitty divorce. You can find love again.
Go to number 2. Thanks for the call.
Right,
Good luck. Go to number 2. Go to number 2 real quick.
Yeah, Nick in L.A.
What's the deal?
Hi, Rich. I got a question for you. When you come out to Ventura, is Bonnie coming with you?
No. Why?
Oh, never mind. I was going to invite you to stay at my place. I was hoping something could happen, but if Bonnie's not coming, deal's off the table.
Can I just stay with you?
I could consider that. Do I get free tickets to the show?
I'm not staying.
Oh, is this?
Who is this? This is fucking how's it going, man?
Well, who do you think this is?
This is Jason.
Yes.
No, this is Nick from Los Angeles.
No, it's Jason.
It's Jason.
I know, I swear to God, I'm the dude that Raina yelled at or cussed at a couple weeks ago.
I'll be getting a hotel, but I'm in Ventura. Come there and bring friends. We only got a minute.
All right.
Thanks for the call. Go to.
If you come to L.A., bring Bonnie.
Okay.
Bye.
She misses you. Number 6, Bonnie, real quick.
Why number 6?
I don't know. He wants to know
No,
about
look, that
Comedy
guy's
Club.
been holding longer.
Oh, we got a minute.
Chevy from Missouri. Let's
We
be
got
quick.
30 seconds. Go.
Oh my God, hell yeah! What's up, y'all?
Okay.
Listen, I've got a sociopath and a rug that just lets them walk all over them, and they bring me off the hook every day.
I don't understand the thing. Your friend is a sociopath?
Yeah, the male is a sociopath. He abuses.
Who abuses women, and you don't like it?
No. He doesn't like. They're just at odds with each other all the time, and they call me with.
You know what? You got to call back next week. We've run out of time.
We've run out of time.
I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks for the
I know,
call.
I need more time. Thank you, guys.
I know, but thank you. Sorry, we really time is.
We're not good at the taking that last call.
All right, I'm doing the plugs again, folks. We haven't been here 2 weeks. This weekend, Gotham Comedy Club. Sunday night, the Raz Room in New Hope. Bonnie and I. This one, Ventura Comedy Club. Not this weekend, next weekend. Ventura, California. Come out in droves. Tell all your friends. I never get to the West Coast there. Ventura
Follow me on
Comedy
Twitter
Club.
at
All
Bonnie
right.
McFarlane.
New Hope, Raz. Thank you. Thank you, Nick DiPaolo, for coming in. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, John, our producer. Talk to you later.
Bye.